Screaming, crying, throwing up, fainting, dying, waking up again, reading this book, and dying again. That was my journey throughout reading this book. And you know what? I fucking hate it. Just kidding, I love it. This book has already traumatized me so much, so for this review, I'll be needing my emotional support Sasuke. He's camera shy, so he'll be staying off screen. Look at him and his silly pout. Okay. Thank you, Sasuke, for your emotional support. Now, let us start with the review. Hello, namaste. This is Trishna, and today we'll be talking about Miss Madeline Miller's The Song of Achilles, a book that had me,
crying, sobbing, throwing up, then fainting, then waking up again, then reading this book again and dying because
I hate this book. I hate this book, and I also love it with my entire heart. This is a masterpiece of a book, that is what I would say, and I would recommend it to anyone who needs a big fat sob. Read it on your periods, you girlies. That's the best time. The Song of Achilles is basically a retelling of the Iliad, which is another book on Greek mythology focused on the legend of Achilles. This book is from the point of view of Patroclus, who is Achilles' dear friend, as historians say. They were roommates, and yeah, they made me cry, and I hate them so much. Oh my god, my babies, I love them so much. I was just kidding about the heating part. So basically, the story is it is said from the point of view of Patroclus, who is a prince, then loses his princehood and is now in exile, and has come to live with Achilles. And yes, we see how things unfold. These two boys grow up together and eventually fight in a war and eventually die together. I tell you, this video is full of spoilers, so if you have not read the book yet, kindly read it before and then come back and listen to this review. Let's just talk about the writing of this book. It is very lyrical, it just flows. The words you will know when they come and they go, but the feeling stays with you. I think I kind of like the writing of I think I like such style of writing, and so I'll be reading more books from her. Oh my god, Bhaji Wale, Bhaiya, this is not the right time. I am reviewing the Song of Achilles. Ah! By the way, this book is also the winner of the Orange Prize 2012. As it should, because this thing deserves all the awards. It is so good. It is very well written. The story is well crafted. Whatever mythological things you need to just feel, even from people of other cultures, they do see it very vividly. I myself am not from the culture, however, I am familiar with Greek mythology, just some of it, and yeah, that knowledge helped me. However, I know that even if that were not present, I would still be able to very much enjoy the book because it is written in such a way. It is a medium-sized book. It has 352 pages, which is a good length of a book if you try to get into mythologies and also finish it with a very satisfying end. It is 33 chapters long, and each chapter is about 7 to 12 pages long, and it does not really feel long or short, a very adequate length of chapters. And right when you go into this book, since the first page, this book hooks you in. It is very well written, like I said, very lyrical, very easy to understand. You can have some confusion with names if you are, like I said, not from the continent or the culture, but yes, it is very easy once you get past the first chapter. Loving this book. Oh, by the way, my bookmark, yes, I had this thing as my bookmark. pretty right. And yeah, the leaves and the flowers did remind me of that time, Achilles and Patroclus' time, that they spent on the valley with Tryon. Is it Tryon or Tryon? I just do not know the pronunciation of the names, but who cares? I have already finished the damn book. Let us talk about the characters of this book. Like I said, this is written from Patroclus' point of view. So we have our main character Patroclus and another main lead who is Achilles. So Patroclus narrates the story, and it is in first person's point of view of Patroclus. Our Patroclus is shown as a very shy and timid boy who accidentally kills his bully, who also happens to be a prince, and so he's exiled and sent to live with Achilles, his father had taken another lot more exiles and is trying to make an army out of them. Even though the book is from Patroclus' point of view, Achilles is at the center of this book. It revolves around him just like Patroclus does. Achilles, on the other hand, is very princely prince. He has blonde hair, green eyes, is fit, he's swift, is good at fighting, is the greatest warrior of his generation. Like, he will be the greatest warrior of his generation, as the prophecy had said. And yeah, the story is about making that prophecy true, and at what cost? At what cost? Like I said, I like everything about this book. However, I do especially enjoy the time that Achilles and Patroclus spent together on the mountain with Chiron, and they are very cute and very sweet. There's this one particular scene where they are, free and almost in love, and running through the woods, going to this lake, and just floating on the lake, looking at sunlight above, and it is so beautifully described. That is my favorite part of this book. I also like the angsty scenes from the book because I am an angst whore, and I love to cry, I love to torture myself. I also like the scenes around their deaths. I feel, I am such an empathetic reader, so I feel what the characters are feeling, and I was sobbing and sobbing my eyes out. This book explores the themes of coming of age, love, sacrifice, lust, greed, and a lot more. This book also showed me once again why I do not like Greek gods. Mommy Thetis is another important character, and I like her. She is a very angry goddess, like lower goddess. She is a sea nymph, and she is tall, she is pale, she is white, and her mouth is like a gash, like a serrated gash. And yeah, she is always towering over humans and busy hating humans, and loves only Achilles. Hears prophecies and passes them on to Achilles and other people. And she is, yeah, I like her. Because she is so petty, and she is, yeah, a diva, so I like her. What's not to like in her? So yeah, I like her. What we do not like are all the kings and all the gods. We love Daddy Chiron. We like horses. We like horses, and we like good men. That's why. And all of the other men, all of the other kings here, Odysseus, Menelaus, everybody, I just do not care about them. And Odysseus, I thought I would like him, but then he tricked our baby boy Achilles, and I was like, no, I do not like him. Agamemnon can go fuck himself. I hate that bitch. I also do not like any of the gods. I do not support their actions. I do not stand them. The gods are so messy. Oh my god, I just can't with them. I just can't. We love Daddy Chiron. We love a man who loves nature and is respectful and is kind and is nice. We like breezes. Preces. Is that how you pronounce it? The way Patroclus describes Achilles in this book is so soft, it is so tender and so fragile. Like, he's the light, he truly is the light, and I could see it from Patroclus's eyes how he sees Achilles, and it was just magical. This is ultimately a sad book, and we do not have that many of happy moments, but whatever we had, I just held on to them very dearly, and I have them still in my heart, and I'll be replaying those instead of the things that made me cry in this book, which I also replay in my mind, because I've been thinking about this ever since the day I started it, and weeks after finished it, even now. I avoided making a review right after finishing it or after a few days because I was very emotional about I still am very emotional because I thought that if I start talking about this book, I'm gonna burst into tears. And I still feel some prickling, but no tears for now because this book has wasted enough of my tears, buckets of tears, and I'm not giving it anymore. From the start, that these two characters are introduced in the story, we see the antagonism in between them, the opposites that they are, from appearance wise to their confidence to even their values, and it makes you wonder that how do they even fit together, but they do. And it is very special. Though there are many themes discussed in this book, however, I think the central one is love, and that is what I would take away from this book, which is love. uh, I personally have not fallen in love, but and I've never believed love, and I've never believed in love in the first place. I just think it is just attraction and your brain playing with some chemicals. But now that I read and experience such journeys like that of Achilles and Patroclus, I do feel, and I just want somebody. And I do feel that there must be something there, there must be something there. There must be love out in the world. And there must be at least a little bit for me. And I would want to have that love. I would want to feel it, to experience it, to live through it, even if it is painful. I believe that love is not all sunshines and smiles and flowers. It never is. But love is often described as this very sweet, warm feeling. But it's not, I don't think it is that. I have, there's a manga called Given, and there this one character describes love, like he feels that love is not like a gentle warm hug like he had often heard other people say and talk about. But when he first fell in love, he describes that love as someone punching him in the gut or him being hit by a truck. That feeling, that very strong raw emotion, that's love. That is how love feels. And I do believe I felt like that in this book, that feeling of being struck by lightning. That is love. The bond of Achilles and Patroclus is not only bright and hopeful, but it is also doom and dismay. And the love is very, very nicely shown in this book. This perfect balance of, hope and doom that Madeline Miller has achieved in her writing is commendable. Love is not all sunshine and hopeful, it is also doom and darkness, and this book captures it very nicely. When I was reading this book and was about to complete it, just 20 pages remaining, I was panicking. Girl, I was panicking that these two were like, never gonna be united even after that. And like, who's gonna die, who's gonna not. But yeah, So those 20 pages, I was full on panicking. Not that I did not panic the entire book, but there has always been this feeling of incoming doom that lied, on the sub level. And yeah, though we know that something bad was going to happen, it did not shy away from us being involved into the good, hopeful, joyful, happy moments that these two babies had, and fully submerging into those moments along with them and just momentarily forgetting that the end is near. Talking about the end, the ending of this book is also one of my favorite part of this book. So I would like to read these very few lines that are there. So Mommy Thetis is there, and uh, she says, "I have done it." She says, "At first I did not understand, but then I see the tomb and the mark she had made on the stone. Achilles, it reads, and beside it, Patroclus. Go, she says, he waits for you." In the darkness, two shadows reaching through the hopeless, heavy dusk. Their hands meet, and light spills in a flood like 100 golden urns pouring out the sun. I'm gonna cry. Oh shit, this is not the time to cry. We are reviewing something. So yeah, there's instant tears, a tear jerking. This book has been a tear jerker. Instant tears just come into my eyes whenever I read more than two sentences of this book. And no, let us finish this book. No, let us finish. We need to finish the review. So yes, everybody should be reading this book, and the criticisms that this book faced. Okay. Yes, tears. What are those? I am not aware. So the criticism that this book I think faced by some people are the sex scenes of characters and some other characters, but I do not feel that it was that major of a problem. Yes, like the age was a bit problematic, but you just read it and just go through it. I don't think it was in that much of detail, or maybe I am a very shameless smut addict who had read lots of smut and have gained such experience that this book did not pass the smutty check. Am I making sense? So yeah, I don't think the sex scenes were an issue. The age was an issue. And about the issue of the ages of the characters, that you talk with Miss Madeline Miller, not me. It's raining outside currently, and I think this is the perfect time to read this. However, I won't be because I'm already reading Husky and the White Cat Shizun. So yeah, rereading will have to wait. If I'll have to rate this book, then I'll rate it Infinity Stars, but since it is out of 5, then yes, I am rating The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller a solid 5 stars. Can you hear the rain? Girl, the weather is so nice outside. I'll probably read something else, yes. I'll probably read my Danmei now. So this was it for the review, and yes, I hope you like it. I hope you pick this book up, and I hope you cry buckets like me, because I don't want to be the only one who had shed an embarrassing amount of tears on a book. I think this is the book that has made me cry the most. Earlier it was Sweeping Paste, but yeah, that is now on the second place. First is now this one. I do hope that there's some visual media made on this book. Either the media is already present, then I will watch it. I do not know what they are. So, like, if there any media that are based on this book, then please comment them down below. If there are not, I hope they make one because I will watch the hell out of it. Cersei is the second book in this universe, but I do not know when I do not know when I'll be able to read it because, like I said, I'm currently reading Husky and the White Cat Season, and that book has 8-ish volumes, and yeah, that's a long ass series. Okay, it's Chinese. Come on. They are known for making long ass stories. God bless Madeline Miller and everybody that has worked towards this book. I hope you have longer, happy lives. Thank you so much for creating this masterpiece and letting me experience this. I love this so much, and I also hate it, but I love this so much. This book is gonna stay close to my heart for a long, long time. I am blessed to be able to read and to be able to experience this. So thank you so much. Dhanyavad. Also have a final look at my hairs because this is going to change. I'm gonna get bangs. Yes, I did ask this question on Insta, and none of you guys replied. So I voted on my own poll and decided to get bangs. Okay, that was it for the video. Do read the Song of Achilles and recommend it to others so that we all can cry. Oh my god, Sasuke! Say bye to the baby girlies. Bye bye. Okay, that was it. And like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Okay, bye.